Tappei has just released Arc 9 Chapter 17, and this video will be a summary of the chapter. Highly recommend you check out my Arc 9 Chapter 16 summary. Let's begin. An umbrella and white table sat atop a green, lush field. The sky was blue and the wind weak. Across the white table sat a woman with pale skin and white hair. A teacup with steam rising from it was on the table. It had no scent. My black hair ruffled. What happened to me? The voice answered, "You already know what happened." The answer, however, was not sufficient. I was frustrated. "Echidna, let me out now." I forced myself forward, against the woman who calls herself a witch once again. Yes, once again. Again and again, countless times, I raised my head. "Please stop. Please don't make me say it. Echidna, I've been using return by death. Please don't suffer. Please don't cry. Please don't get hurt. Please don't be afraid. Please don't smile. Please don't forgive me." With your inquiry, the doors to the tea party have opened. By sipping the tea of the witch, you've become an official participant. Please, I beg you, please stop. Even pondering the answer is a blissful experience. Please don't let this person be saved by you. Please don't save this person. The scene changes. Now, I just want to intervene that no one really knows exactly what's going on here. Some people were assuming it's maybe Petra and the witch's tea party. I know Ice has his own interpretation, and that will be on screen now, so all credit to Ice. If you would like to read that, you can pause the video. The thing is with mental exhaustion is that it's invisible. Even things like darkened eyes or frayed nerves are still physical changes. What Owl needs is time. Only time can dull the jagged edges of a frayed spirit. "Domain redeployment," Owl mutters. It was the first update in 6 hours. Real hours. But Owl could stretch time with his authority. In the end, it was a stalemate. However, truthfully, both sides lost. Although mentally weak, physically Aldebaran was in his best physical shape. The mana from the dragon could be used to cast magic that buffed the party. Owl mutters, however, is like an ant getting a 100 times power boost. It still won't be enough to beat a human, let alone when your enemies are elephants. Owl was kneeling in the forest. We see that Ye secured a cabin, but there was no residence inside of the wooden cabin. It didn't have a soft bed or anything fancy, but the fact that it was hidden was good. Owl must avoid any unnecessary battles. At Mirula, he craved milk. Also, he had to warn the townspeople that no one could save them. Owl had schemed to lure out the Witch of Envy. The 7-day limit was tied to that battle, or rather, directly connected. To the best of Owl's knowledge, Reinhard and the Witch of Envy are evenly matched. However, even if they could fight for 1,000 days straight, it is irrelevant. This is because the stalemate between Reinhard and the Witch of Envy only refers to them two, because after 7 days, the world itself would be destroyed from their fight. Therefore, that battle had to end within 7 days. "So much to do," he mutters. Luckily, his authority helps him mentally. Owl and Ye joke around before focusing on Heinkel. Heinkel is tied up, and Ye says that she will cut him to pieces if he tries to escape. Owl wonders if she can, but Ye says that he isn't made of steel. Ye says if she did that, Owl would get mad, and Owl says, obviously. Owl did not treat Ye kindly. Ye's spirit was broken. Owl ensured her will was broken. Ye was sent to assassinate Priscilla. Once Priscilla became a royal candidate, it took little time for those in Wallachia to recognize her as Prisca Benedict, leading to Trisha Gold sending an assassin to kill Priscilla. This was Yae Tenzin. She became a maid and actually earned the admiration of Schult and the trust of others. However, she never lost sight of her mission. Yae states that she underwent harsh training, but what Ao did to her made her the most scared she's been in her entire life. Yae says that she is under Ao's mercy and that her body was used by Ao. However, Aldebrand states that he hasn't laid a single finger on Yae's body. Ao then shot a glare at Yae, and Yae says that Ao is tired and she wouldn't mind if he laid a finger on her. Ao is however silent. Then Yae says that she should probably prepare the bedding. Ao says he's figuring how to shut her up. This isn't the first time Yae has tried to seduce Aldebrand, but it always fails. Ao was a sword slave on the Gladiator Island, so flirty tricks would not work on him. Yae is disappointed as her body is also a shinobi weapon, and she is upset when her body isn't working. Yae says that she thought she would secure her future, but with Priscilla dead, she wouldn't be getting any affection. Ao glares at Yae. Yae intended to wound Ao with her words, and Ao took the words straight on. Yae says they never agreed on anything, but she assumed Ao would protect Priscilla. Her words sliced through Aldebrand. Yae says that she doesn't blame Ao for not protecting the mistress. Ao wondered why she brought up Priscilla, and Yae states that Priscilla was a noble and beautiful person, and not only that, she was wise, and she only tried to kill Priscilla because it was an order. Yae continues, stating that she is offering herself to Ao for one reason: insurance, so that she can live. Yae says that Ao had betrayed his allies, got the Sword Saint into a fight, and unleashed the Witch of Envy, so Yae will offer her body to him. She will offer her skills to him. She will offer her abilities to him. Yae then scratches the back of Ao's neck with her fingers as she says this extremely seductively, before stating that after Aldebrand's goal is complete, to ensure that he dies, for his death will be the only way that Yae will feel safe again. When everything was over, Aldebrand would be burned at the stake. This was Yae Tenzin's wish. This was also Aldebrand's wish. Ao did not seek forgiveness. He would be reduced to ash, the same as the princess. He could then release the domain and discard the matrix. Yae and Ao stared at each other. Their stare was interrupted by Heinkel waking up, and Yae wonders if she should cut him to pieces. Ao of course says no, and states to let him free, as he needs of course to keep Heinkel around and keep his promise. Of course, Ao is going to give Heinkel the dragon heart. Yae wants a promise too, and Ao and Yae share a pinky promise. Ao says he will keep his promise with Yae. Heinkel is mad at Yae for treating him like this and tying him up, and we see that Yae and Heinkel never really met before, and this was their first real meeting. Yae pokes at Heinkel's fact that he gets along with Schult, but he doesn't even get along with his own son, Reinhard. Both Heinkel and Yae seem to dislike each other. Not only that, Ao was shocked that Yae was showing her emotions openly, because she's a shinobi and shouldn't really be doing that. Ao tells Heinkel to get along as they have a role to play. After all, if Heinkel wanted the dragon heart, he would have to follow along. Heinkel asks if Ao can do it in 7 days, and Ao says he can. Heinkel then asks about the Witch of Envy, and Ao says he has a plan for that also, before Reinhard can do anything about it. Ao knows that his betrayal is well known around the region. However, he will use Volcanica against him, Since Volcanica was on the side of Aldebaran and Al was a traitor, Al deliberately sent Dragon Al north to distract everyone and bring the attention north, and then Al would travel west. After all, they would assume that Al would travel with Volcanica because Volcanica is the strongest. Not only that, to compete with Volcanica, you would need to bring the strongest people in the country. Keep in mind, Volcanica, who is of course Aldebaran, due to reading the Book of the Dead, shares the same role and goals as Al himself, so he would be fine alone. Al needed to have Ye on his side because they needed to reach their next target, and Ye being a ninja would be extremely useful. However, Ye stops and states that they're being ambushed and something feels wrong. Oi, you hear me? I know you're there. Outside the forest, the golden lion, Felt, stood. Felt states that the useless knight Reinhard failed to complete his task, and so she will finish the job. And with that, the chapter ends. So this chapter was interesting. Like I said before, many people are disagreeing about the start of the chapter. If anyone knows what's going on there, do elaborate. And something Shadow, a user called Shadow, pointed out to me is that Ye Tenzin is mimicking all of the different heroines in the Ifrits. And I'll put up the post here if you want to read it and you could pause it. So all credit to Shadow for that. But yeah, it was a setup chapter, but I guess we're going to see what happens. So like and subscribe.